Welcome back, everybody, to another amazing episode of The Careful Boys. Here we are in 2025. 2025. But you're probably getting this video in March. That's not an old joke. All right.
I just heard it, but it was way better.
We're changing this year, I think.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. This is our first time getting back together officially January 2025. It feels like it's been a minute since we've seen some of you because some of you guys weren't invited to the Christmas party.
That's right.
Yep.
I know. Well, another bummer.
I wasn't invited to my own company party.
The full team wasn't there, so it sucked.
I didn't even know.
We're trying to stay positive. Hey, thanks and shout out Ryan for helping to organize that. Bringing people through.
We don't have parties unless Ryan organizes them, so that's very.
I was glad I didn't go. Look mid, dude.
Dude, they didn't invite you either? Because I was just like, wait, what is this like JK Christmas thing going on? Everyone's having a good time, and I'm just like,
I think that's
I had so many parties to go to that day, I couldn't squeeze.
Yeah, couldn't squeeze it in. Kevin Hart's party.
Dude, in the hills.
yeah, Steve's too busy fucking with those Diddy parties.
Whoa.
Jesus.
That's old. That's what you can say.
That's old because he's not around doing it anymore.
Yeah, he's locked up.
Right.
He's apprehended.
Is he actually locked
That's still
up?
2024.
No, I saw a video of Diddy in like a jail, and he's on a motorcycle. But I don't know if that was AI or not.
What?
Yeah, he just
They gave him like a little dirt bike and he's like going around.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't tell if that was real, but yeah.
he looks very happy.
That's crazy.
It looks like jail's kind of fun.
French prison when they had a go-kart team?
In the French prison?
Yeah.
I think it was just him. It was
Well,
just
Mike Tyson had a big screen TV in his room. Wow.
Or Martha Stewart was like super hooked up too, right?
Yeah. I heard, speaking of jail news, I heard Luigi Mangione. I heard everyone likes him in jail. They're giving him free haircuts for his press conferences.
I heard about that.
Yeah, people like him in there. Yeah.
Girls liked them a lot too. Health insurance guy?
Health insurance guys.
The CEO dude. Yeah.
I think that's one of the scariest thing about women is that all you gotta do is be an attractive dude. They can know that you threw a kid into a lawnmower and they don't care. Like they don't give a shit because you're a sexy boy, and they will rationalize it. Yeah. And be like, what did that kid do?
But it was for a good cause. Like,
Right.
Yeah, it's a good
But don't we do the same to hot women?
Absolutely.
Well,
I mean, that's like
they're throwing Sydney Sweeney under the bus, right?
Yeah,
Her boobs
yeah,
are not that big.
Not that
What
big.
is
They're trying to tear her down every day, right?
Not that big.
They're trying to take her down.
Steve's one of them.
Why do you think they're doing that?
I think because it's news to do that. I don't know.
I think it gets the click easier.
Yeah.
Because everyone that's like, no way, they're
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
huge.
yeah,
They
yeah,
click
yeah.
it. And they're like, I never seen such bigger boobies than that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
They just neg them into clicking?
Exactly. Yeah. You negative.
Just
It
Steve
makes
in
me
your
into
car.
clicking.
You're just in your car and you're Steve. You're like, no way, they're fucking huge, man.
If they got me, that's me.
It's like saying like F1. Is it really that fast? You know, like someone's like,
Really
what are you
fast.
talking about?
What are you talking about? Man, let me see what this idiot has to say.
But the difference with that article title is I wouldn't click it just to be like, no, it's for sure fast. Whereas like Sydney Sweeney's boobs aren't that big. I'd be like, Nina, look, aren't they huge?
Yeah.
Why
I'm
do you think
not just like looking at them like objectively, like not like sexually.
Baby, it's news. Come on.
Yeah, come on. It's in the news, baby.
Yeah, we host news and stuff. I gotta be on
I'm doing my job,
top of
baby.
my shit.
I'm doing my job. I'm working for you right now. I'm working for you.
What have you been up to, Nick?
Man, actually, December was kind of nice because I kind of was chilling a little bit harder. I kind of like did not that much.
Like
I was still
all around-
working.
all around?
Kind of. I was doing like a little bit of less of everything because we weren't here at JK, right? And then other pods, we weren't doing anything. So I got to, hang out with the fam a little bit more, which is nice. I got to hang out with my mom,
Wow.
help her move, kind of. Not really. I didn't really help her that much. But yeah, it was good. It was just like a lot more family time for the
You're very
past couple.
family orientated.
It's because I got these 2 dogs, dude. I'm a dad.
Together?
No, low key though, we have this ongoing joke about whenever I bring my family members that don't like each other, all we gotta do is bring the dogs over and everyone gets along. And it's a nice.
Because they don't want
happy-
to fight in front of them.
Yeah, they don't want to set a bad example.
Yeah.
Are you also in the boat where like too much family time is like anxiety and stress?
That's his.
Sometimes, yeah. Like if I hang around some of my family members a little too long, you're like, okay, this is like bringing up old memories when we were kids, and it would stress me out, and I'd be like, oh, you guys argue way too much. You guys gotta chill out.
You never scream in their face and tell them to shut the fuck up and have a good time?
No, now I just leave for a little bit. I leave, I scream into a pillow.
Why can't you just get along?
And then I wash my face, get the redness out of my eyes from crying, and I'm good. And I go back out and I'm like, hey, what's up, guys? like that. That's how I handle my situation.
I got a big burden off my chest in December.
Oh wow.
So since my dad's passing, he's been in China with Taika, right? Like, oh, where's Grandpa? He's in China. You know, it's kind of hard news to break to like a little kid. But it feels bad because every time we're like reference him or in any family conversations, we're kind of like dancing around it, and then we always got to give people the look like, we don't break that stuff up, you know?
Yeah.
Because I don't know how to break it to him. And then so during the holidays, we visited Gio's brother at Rose Hills, and I was like, fuck, I don't want to keep feeling like I'm holding this like lie, it feels like, even though it's not really age appropriate, but you just never know, right? Like there's no like parenting manual, so you just kind of wing it the whole time. And I was like, hey babe, I think I'm gonna tell him. She's like, you are? And I was like, yeah, I just don't, cause like I remember when I was 15 and I dug through my family photo album, I found out my mom's name wasn't her name. Like I saw her school ID and I was like, what the fuck is this, you lying bitch? And then I found out like all this other fucking drama that happened with my mom, right? And it always felt like, I don't know, this like gap or like she's been lying to me.
I do feel like that's like regular like Asian household stuff.
They lie a lot, huh?
No, it's that you never directly tell a person anything. Yeah. Anything is discovered or heard through like gossip. You'll gossip about everybody's stuff, but nobody will ever say it out loud.
Well, they use lawyers.
That's rich.
No, I'm saying like family members, like lawyers, right? Because they'll be like let's say like I vet to Ryan in the hopes that they send this.
Oh yeah. Because you never said it, so you're like not.
They
as liable.
use middlemen.
Yeah.
They do.
Middlemen are always retarded too, so they do a bad job.
If they're in a bad family, yeah.
Okay, back to your father.
So I was like, okay, cool. We're gonna break the news to him. So I told Taika, I was like, hey Taika, I have some sad news. So like kind of like brace yourself a little bit. And then he was like, okay, what is it? I was like, Grandpa passed like 2 recently, and he goes, oh, he did. And then
China.
Yeah, and then he's like, oh, like what happened? I was like, oh, it's just in China he got sick, and you know he's old, he passed away.
So you just built a second lie?
What do you want to do?
Kind of like you gotta
build it up, right?
You give him a jalapeno and then you give him the habanero later. You can't go straight to the habanero. You give him the jalapeno.
You made it more complicated.
This is our government, by the way, lying to us about everything. Like, give him a jalapeno, I give him the habanero later, way later, like 60 years later.
They can't handle it.
What am I gonna do? What would you do? What would you do? You know exactly what happened. How would you break it to?
I don't know if I would like add details.
I'd take him to Home
omit
Depot.
details, but I wouldn't add new details.
Find the equipment.
I'd be like, let's put a story together. Build our own.
Yeah, so
You gotta say it like how he would have told you.
I wouldn't. I don't have any judgment. I'm just laughing objectively, hearing a news story being told.
Bart just said he's winging it as a dad.
you know what sucks, dude? That motherfucker is kind of like autistic with dates and fucking.
So he'll remember.
Dude, like he'll be like, oh, I realized John Moran was a basketball player. He's born during the Columbine shooting. Like he just ties fucking
No
like.
way, dude.
Like
He said that?
Like dates. Like he's like a fucking like.
Who taught him Columbine?
That's what he looks up.
He gave him a jalapeno.
Wait, for
No. His free time.
But he's like, man, I really love jalapeno. I need a habanero.
When his free time, he goes on like Google and it's like, when was the watermelon invented? Like that's what he looks up.
I actually looked that up.
Columbine shooting.
No, but that's what he likes, right? So
The Columbine shooting.
So this
Which
mo-
NBA player has the same birthday?
Where was Joseph Kony born?
so this fool is like on the spectrum when it comes to dates. We go to the tombstone and then it says like 2022 or whatever, right? He goes, wait a minute, this happened 2 years ago.
Wrecked.
And I was like, oh fuck, I forgot about that part. I was like, you're not supposed to be looking at dates and shit like
Oh,
that.
it's because you waited so long. He's smart enough to see the
Bart's
timeline.
the guy who's like, yeah, but if you tell a family member and they tell him all retarded.
Probably how I'll do it.
You should have had me. I would have done it.
What was your rebuttal?
Oh, yeah.
How'd you get your way? What was the jalapeno for that one? What was it this time?
What did I say? I think I was like,
Look at that, Taika. It's actually 2022 right now.
He has to change all the calendars.
That's the move. That's the move.
I think my eyes got.
Like we couldn't go because of COVID.
I think my eyes just got hella big, and I looked at Gio and I was like, "Oh shit!"
You go.
And I was like, "Oh, he just." I think it happened a while ago, but I just got the news now. And then he's like, oh, okay.
Okay.
You just got the news now?
He wasn't dumb enough for the first one. He's dumb enough for the second one. Loopholes. Yeah, loopholes. That's it.
It's scary. Breaking tough news to kids is scary, man.
Crazy.
In a couple of days, he's gonna be like, "Why did they tell you so late?" That's what he's gonna ask.
In a couple of years, he's gonna be like, someone's gonna be like, "Hey, we want to take a trip to China." He's like, "Nah, I'm good."
Because it's like, how do you take a rated R story and then make it G? You know, that's like
true.
the.
That's true.
It's like that's the parental
You
filter.
don't write a new story.
That's true.
Right? You
That's
just,
a good.
like,
That's a
take
good.
out the rated R things about it.
Yeah, you Disney it,
Yeah.
and it's still weirdly dark
My
anyway.
dad, a black guy.
Make him a lesbian.
So Grandpa was actually a lesbian.
Yeah, I don't know how you
That's
would
like
change
taking the habanero and going fucking ghost peppering it.
Yeah, I don't know. There's no other way.
Did you like consult with Gio about like the manner in which you were gonna say it, or were you like, I got this?
No, it's just like, hey, we're gonna break this. She's like, okay, well, this is your thing, so I'm gonna stay out of it. And then he was just asking the fucking hard questions. I was like, oh,
How old is he now? Like 7?
he's 7 now, yeah.
Oh shit!
In your opinion, who do you think between you and Gio does a better job explaining complex things to him? I'm guessing Gio
I'm gonna
with that
guess, yeah, I'm
look.
gonna
Yeah,
guess.
yeah,
I think it depends. No, if it's emotional stuff, I think Gio. If it's more like logical things, I think me.
This is a pretty emotional thing, isn't it?
So I probably was the wrong person to do it.
He just stacked it on with another lie. Wait, he's treating him like he's 4.
Because it's 2022 still.
I know.
Wait a minute.
Damn, you weren't expecting him to figure that one.
But now it feels good because now, like, if we, you know, if we have to go to like Rose Hills or whatever, we can visit everyone, and then we can talk openly about stuff. So it feels good. If it's like a big, it does feel like a big burden lifted off my chest.
But what if somebody like brings up a tiny detail and his autistic self like really hones in on it?
And he
Like somebody mentions like your mom's house in America.
That's gonna be tough.
That's the Gio part. That's where Gio steps in.
Honesty is the best policy.
Honesty is the best policy.
Because you know, I think Taika would have done the act. Like if he was explaining it to you, he would have done the act out.
That's true.
Yeah, but dude, honesty is the best policy. And then you suddenly get summoned to school, and the principal's like, "Hey, you don't want to know what Tyka's been drawing?" You know what I mean? And then you're like,
But he's been acting out in the bathroom and showing all the kids.
Yeah. You don't know, man.
You shouldn't have to know that.
That's why I'm homeschooling. Because you know I'm gonna have weird kids.
You're gonna have weird kids.
But now it's like Taika has a problem learning about China for some reason.
But he knows a lot about watermelons.
And Columbine shooting.
Yeah, I like that he knows about Columbine though.
I'm gonna quiz that kid about watermelons when I see him. I'm gonna really look up and do my shit on watermelons.
Ask him about dates. He'll fuck you up, dude. He knows like when cotton candy was invented.
You know what cotton?
Like, dude, he knows all kinds of crazy shit, dude.
Who's a savant? It was little mini functional Rain Man, dude.
Like just randomly be driving like, hey Papa, do you know when ginger ale was invented?
So just snacks. It's mostly snacks. He's a foodie, huh?
He's gonna be so good at trivia.
Yeah.
That was gonna win Jeopardy.
Yeah, dude.
He's gonna be a millionaire just on Jeopardy.
Look up the dates of jelly beans. Go ahead.
But what did everybody do for New Year's?
Fucking
Hung out
fun.
with you a little bit.
What did you guys do? What did the Vegas chapter
A
do?
little party at my house. It was
Oh,
a
cool.
little gentle soiree.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You know, Steve actually. Now I've seen like multiple holidays.
Yeah.
Like they're very festive.
Thank you.
Like it's like
Thank you.
full on decorating stuff, like putting the Halloween decorations on the lawn or taking them all down and putting all Christmas decorations on the lawn,
I'm
even
big
though they
on it.
look terrible.
It's not true. He liked them.
That stuff's fun though.
Yeah,
I love that shit.
I just thought-
as soon as I'm allowed to, I do it as soon as right away. Yeah.
Is it already down, or are you leaving there just piss off HOA?
I leave there pissed off HOA. Yeah. Well, it was so windy out. I didn't want to take him down yet.
Like
I
he
wanna
went,
watch
he
him
went
blow
across
around.
the street to his neighbor's spot to like help him like tie like a 7-foot like air blown like what is it nutcracker or something like that?
18-foot Santa.
Santa.
He actually blew away during the rainstorm. Not kidding. During the windstorm thing, he blew away. And my buddy Mormon, the poker guy, he's like, hey. He's like, did you save my Santa? Is that why he's not on my lawn? I'm like, nah, brother, he's gone.
He's hoping that Steve
Yeah, because I'll go out there and deflate him if it's like really windy or something, because he's not always around. But then, so then the neighbor, one of our neighbors, like across the street, is like, "Hey, I have your Santa." He blew into my backyard. He's 18 feet. Damn. That means he went all the way across the street, over a lady's roof into her backyard.
I mean, he does it to every kid's house every year.
But wouldn't that's like the sickest ring camera video you could ever find, is an 18-foot Santa just going fucking, yeah, flying through the sky.
But you
Probably
decorated your
doesn't
house a little bit too, didn't you? Didn't you have like some Christmas stuff?
Yeah,
Put
but
like a
you
wreath
know,
on the door. Come on.
You didn't even visit when I was there. You only visited to take care of my cats.
That's really good.
And we had the little Mickey Mouse Santa in the
It was
front.
sick. It was sick. It was
You know?
sick. Yeah, I liked it.
The
I liked
tree
it.
was nice.
Yeah, the tree's good. The tree's good.
The garland on
You
the...
had a beautiful tree.
See, I gotta back myself up.
Yeah.
But like, you know, I had like a gold theme. Everybody wore gold for like New Year's party.
Yeah.
Nicky spent like hours like putting food together and something like this is
Yeah.
really festive.
Yeah.
Because he seems like just a kind of ragtag piece of shit DJ, right?
Yeah, yeah,
He doesn't
yeah,
do
yeah.
anything. Never showers. Wears the same thing all the time.
I never thought that.
Never showers is a hell of a statement. I'm the cleanest guy in the room, dude.
I don't know.
There's a whistle.
Joe's cleaner than you.
Yeah.
But no,
I'm clean in different ways. So shut up.
different ways. Joe, what'd you do for New Year's?
Man, I've been working since Thanksgiving.
Wow.
This is my first little break.
So you started working on the holidays finally.
No, I've been
David
working.
put you to work on the holidays.
Dude. Well, the politically correct thing to say is, oh, you know what? I just wanted to make sure that my employees can all have holiday break, so I just took it for the team. But in reality, dude, this year was fucking crazy. Like, there would have been days if my family didn't come work the shop with me. There would have been days where it would just been me or Hannah.
Damn.
How long are you guys open for?
From 9 to 9.
Oh,
So we're literally opening it most of the past, I would say 30 days, past 30 plus days, has been me opening up the shop at 8 and then closing it at 10.
Wow. Do you guys perform way better when you guys are there though? Does the shop perform hella?
Yeah, we made the most we ever did during the holiday. But it's like not only were we short staffed, but it was a busy fucking season, man. It was crazy. Great. So then, I mean, that part, it wasn't like last year where like we're working, but also we're like losing money. This year it's like crushing it. Sick. And everyone's happy. Waikiki's back. All of my friends, their businesses were rescued during the holidays. Nice. Everyone was like, I don't know if I can survive another month. We're gonna freaking like, yeah.
That's lit.
Yeah, so it was like celebration all around. I think everybody, you know, the memories of Lahaina is kind of like not there anymore. Everyone's enjoying Hawaii now. Okay. So like, yeah, but 2023, man, that was a ghost town. Wow. But this year, and I think it was just getting out of COVID too, and I think it was just a weird time. But New Year's was crazy, like everything was just
It was popping.
It was like, yeah, so like in between, like I would have fun, like I would walk over. And all of the funny thing is this happened to like everybody there. Like you would see all the owners of every single shop just hanging out.
They're happy finally, probably.
Well, there's no employees.
Oh shit.
Everyone's just goes. Like, so like let's say
That's crazy.
if you're like a minimum wage, you know, you're usually like a college student, a high school student, or like whatever, right? So half of my team's from the mainland, so they went back to do holidays with them. The other half is like, it's Christmas, I'm not coming to work. Damn. So it was just like, that's it. And then you have a combination of everyone on break, right? And then a hella tourists because they're on break. Yeah. So everyone's spending, everyone's having a great time. But then there's not enough people to work. So every shop was like, there were lines and lines out the door, like people waiting to eat, but there's not enough staff everywhere. So everywhere you go, you just see the owners. If you knew who the owners were, they're just working it. And we're just like, oh shit. So it's been a tradition every year that my family just comes and we just work the shop.
That's cool.
It's not fucking cool. It fucking sucks. It fucking sucks.
I do think that sucks.
Let's go out for next year, boys.
But-
Let's go
That's true.
out in
You do
December.
see the other families, they're like actually having Christmas, but
Yeah.
then everyone's like working and shit.
But
You guys can't have political debates while working at the shop, dude.
Yeah, no, I mean my nephew came from Texas all the way. He goes, oh, you guys, he's like, you guys need help, and I'm like, yeah. And he goes, I'll be there. And then
Sick.
yeah, he was here. Yeah, and then everyone just kind of came through. But it's just weird during the holidays. Now for the past 3 years, it's been like, okay, it's time to actually kick it into gear for me. But now I'm like, all right, I can't wait till the day that like I get to be a normal person again.
Yeah. Oh, like how like David has all of his Christmases all the time.
Yeah.
With his family and stuff.
He's over there just chilling and feet up.
We went to all of his famous Christmases.
Yeah, he's building families.
Yeah, over at our family's house for Christmas too.
Yeah.
Were you at the shop when at the Christmas party once we were putting all the chairs back, and I was stacking them up over there?
No. So the funny thing is, I was getting a little FOMO because you guys were doing the Christmas thing, and I was like, oh shit, I wonder how they're doing. So I got back,
Yeah.
and it was like 10 for me.
Oh,
and then I was
okay.
looking at the camera right here, and I saw this guy in Smack like folding tables or something.
Yeah, we were putting the tables and chairs.
And I started talking.
Scamming on the table.
I started talking to him on the security cam, and he looks up like, "What the fuck?"
I just hear him go, "Merry Christmas."
I like how he said Merry Christmas to the group. He says Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like
Christmas. Yeah. Yeah, then it was you,
Yeah.
Smack, Steve, Tirada, Stacy.
Yeah.
You guys were all out there, and I was like, oh.
Steve Toronto right here. My Instagram handle, baby.
Yeah, we were just cleaning it up.
I know it's not you.
I would have flown in just for that and then flew back,
Yeah.
but it was Christmas Eve the next day. Because it was you guys had the
yeah.
party on the 23rd. So I was like, oh man.
that would have been really rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know the shop was gonna be that nuts during the holidays.
What did you guys do? Because you had the party on Christmas before Christmas
23rd.
Eve, right?
Yeah.
So then everyone just did family stuff on the next day?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, it was so close to Christmas. A lot of people couldn't come to the JK Christmas thing because they'd already been out of town by that point.
Because it was like right before Christmas
Yeah.
Eve.
But it was
Before
so
Christmas
many
Eve, so
people
handy.
Still showed up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It was a grip.
It was pretty packed. Yeah.
I kept on finding myself just being like deeply gratuitous that people were willing to show up. I just kept-
Gratuitous, huh? That's a hell of a word for that.
I was drunk.
It was gratuitous.
Well, what's crazy to me is like, so you usually get all the guests, right? And then getting them all together in one room, I was like, damn, dude, this is like hella people. But if you think about previous to 2025, and if you brought everybody together, dude, that's in the hundreds.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. If this is something if this tradition was like since the beginning of JK News, that would be crazy.
That would, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was cool.
To square up with some of them, dude.
Dude, if people had like wrestling entrances,
Oh my God, entrance music. Yeah.
that's what I would love to do next year. I would love to do next year. The theme is like we would have like an entrance door, and then you'd have like a mic, and we would like announce people every time. That'd be really funny.
See, I'd come to that.
Don't come early though. You don't come
Hanukkah themed?
Hanukkah theme.
Why?
Or Hanukkah themed, yeah.
We could do
What would that
Hanukkah.
look like?
Yeah, let's cut that one out.